Hello tubes, another day, another project. Now this one side, this one wheel on this side, when you put it at full lock, it's touching the one strut, and I'm sure that's not right. So what I wanted to do was to turn these wheels out so they're another 2 inches wider and see if that'll help the steering lock. Not sure how much of a job it'll be, but that's what it is. Solid centres. I have been measuring up here, and I'm sure when you turn them, put this tyre on the far side so the tread's going the same way, it'll mean that it's another 2 inches wider, and hopefully it won't touch that bar then. Can you see there? See, when you put it at full lock, it's rubbing that bar, which I don't like. So that is the plan. Just add a quick brainwave. I put a ratchet strap around the axle on that side and ratchet strapped it here tight. And done the same here. Ratchet strap round there, ratchet strap to here tight. And I've lifted it up with the digger now and it works okay, so a bit of a tip for somebody if you want to do it. Alright fellas, I've got the wheels off both sides. Just a bit of a quick look to see what it is. Nothing much. Here's the brake discs. I think there's plenty of meat still on them brake shoes at the moment. Discs are okay. This side again. Discs are okay. Pads like yeah. Pads are okay as well. Just to tell you, these pads are 200 quid for a set each side, each wheel. So they're not too bad. So, right, I better carry on anyway. Oh yeah, YouTubers, these are on nearly full lock, and you can see that's where it was rubbing before. See, so it's just them 2 inches, it made a hell of a difference. That's at full lock now, and there's plenty of a gap. It will go a little bit more as well, so. Right YouTubers, I'm in the process of taking off this rear wheels of the rear wheels of the Fastrac and swapping them around, and I've got the rear wheels and I cannot remove them with all the pipes I've got. I tried all kinds of leverage. My air gun won't even budge them. Just want to show you this thing I've had for years, this torque multiplier. These nuts are rock solid. I'm jumping up and down the bar, cannot remove them. This is genuinely one I haven't done before. Oh, I'm doing it the other way. This puts a hell of a lot of torque on them. Remember, I'm just turning this like this. My left hand, actually. Hold on. Like this. There you go. It's just cracked now. See? These things are the type of machine that will sit in your shed. You won't use them maybe once a year, but you'll be so glad of them. It puts 60 times the amount of torque on that nut that you can put with a bar. And there is no way you would undo these without it. This one cost me about 40 quid. Cheap and cheerful thing. Comes with a few sockets and things. But you can get an adapter like that to put your own inch socket set on. So, brilliant tool. It doesn't have the name of it on, but the torque multipliers there. Like I said, there's for every one turn, it's of that handle, it's that 60th. It turns that nut, so it's got to move or it'll snap off. Simple as that. So, there you go. Well, these are rear wheels off. See a bit of a different disc setup here. good disc brakes, brake pads again, but it's on the top of this one. Looks okay. You can see them accumulators there, look, the suspension. Oh, one leaking a bit later. Let's have a look at that. This one over here, pad's good again. A little bit dry, but seem okay actually. A bit of a job to get this one off actually. So I had to use that torque multiplier on all these bolts. They would not budge on the back. These things these are about 60, 70 quid a piece they are. Right, I better carry on, the thing is dropping. Right, we got the back wheels on, we've done the bolts up with the air gun, knocked it back a little bit so it doesn't go full pelt, and I'm just doing a final tightening with a bar, because it's a bit safer like that, you don't bust the nuts off and shit. So, and you get a feel for how tight they should be. So I'm just going to do that all the way around, and then I'm going to spray some degreaser all on here. Hopefully you clean that up. And I was just thinking another good thing about this, it is sitting a lot better, is that because they've been switched over from the opposite side, the tyres will wear more even. So I don't think the guy actually did it for that reason, but it'll be a plus. So like I said, it's sitting quite well now. The tyres are right in line, look, with the mudguard, so they are 2 inches further out each side, so it's 4 inches wider overall, and on the inside there it's about an inch. It's about, oh, where's my finger there? Good job getting used to this new camera. It's about an inch out here, so the inside of the wheel is here. So I did that same ratchet strap job on you. I know you probably don't have to do it, but it's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? So there we are. This has made a big difference. I drove it around the yard, and the lock, there's a good couple of degrees extra. So see you next time, everybody, okay?